Hello once again, this is Matt with another edition of The Bargain Bin. Are games getting too complicated for you? Are you tired of space soap operas like Mass Effect? Do bromances like Army of Two and Gears of War make you want to vomit? If you're anything like me, every once in a while you want to just abandon all the riffraff and just shoot some Enter Super Stardust HD. No complicated story arc about invading aliens, no complex experience and leveling system to upgrade your ship, just shoot. Super Stardust borrows heavily from classic games such as Asteroids and Galaga. You fly around a given planet, shoot rocks and aliens while collecting power-ups for your 3 guns. Each gun has a strength against a certain kind of enemy, which puts a little bit of strategy into what could have been an extremely mindless game. Also at your disposal are bombs and a boost which launches your ship a short distance, destroying anything in its path. The controls for all this are incredibly smooth, using a few buttons on the controller as possible. One stick steers, one stick shoots, with the shoulder button switching your guns and deploying your bombs and boosts. Just like the classic games like Chess, Risk, and Hungry Hungry Hippos, Super Stardust HD is easy to learn but difficult to master. Maybe a little too difficult to master. The learning curve is very high, with the screen going from calm to a cluster on the level of an H&R Block on April 14th in practically no time. But again, just like Chess, Risk, and hungry, obese, typical American children, practice makes perfect. The amount of practice needed could frustrate some gamers, which is just a little bit of a letdown. All these cluster look great for such a cheap game. Bright colors and big explosions fill the screen with no sign of any slowdown in frame rate. Insert epilepsy joke here, moving on. One would think that with a game as simple as Super Stardust, fun would be limited. Not at all. With the game add-ons, Super Stardust boasts many game modes including Survivor, Bombs Only, Time Attack, just about whatever floats your boat. All of these modes are also available in multiplayer. Replay value is incredible, but in small doses. Most play games like Mass Effect and such for hours at a time. Super Stardust HD is good in about 30-minute stints. Basically, it's a good break game. Now time for a rundown. Story, need not apply. Graphic gets an 8.0. Simple but bright and active graphics show little sign of slowdown. Presentation gets a 5.0. Nothing incredible, no problems. Gameplay gets a 7.0. The simple gameplay is great, but a steep difficulty curve is a bit of a blemish. Replay value gets a solid 9. You will find yourself coming back to this in between the releases of the new blockbusters. Overall, Super Stardust HD gets a 7.5. Super Stardust is nothing to scoff at, but also only a small distraction in comparison to all the big names.